The private grief of a family shared with the rest of the country. Lee Rigby's wife, mother and sister were among the relatives who made the journey south from Greater Manchester to visit the exact spot where he died. The road was closed to traffic and members of the public maintained a respectful silence throughout. It was particularly painful for his mother Lynn, who had to be supported during the visit. His wife Rebecca tied a balloon saying "Dad in a million." Gunner Rigby's 2-year-old son Jack was at home. In coming to Woolwich, the family were following in the footsteps of thousands of strangers who also felt compelled to leave their own floral tributes and cards in recent days. And for 20 minutes, the Rigby family read some of the many messages. At the same time, a short distance away, a service dedicated to the soldier's memory was being held in a local church. All faiths, races and religions were welcomed. A book of condolences quickly filled with messages.
All of us feel absolute outrage at the terrible, evil murder of an innocent, brave soldier.
As part of their inquiry, the police have made arrests at 3 locations in London. 2 of them were within a few miles of the murder scene. 1 man was detained in Charlton and 2 others at an estate in Greenwich. And another man was arrested in Highbury Grove. Neighbours in Greenwich say the sudden arrival of armed police terrified children who'd been in a playground just yards away. But the police say their inquiry is still ongoing and they've made a fresh appeal for help. This was one of the 2 murder suspects, Michael Adebaloja, in court in 2010.
These people, they are mistreating us and we are innocent, believe me.
The Kenyan authorities believed he and 5 other men were preparing to train and fight with the Al-Qaeda-linked Somali militant group Al-Shabaab. The men were deported, but it would certainly have brought him to the attention of the British security services if he wasn't already being monitored. The killing and the depth of anger it has generated has prompted the government to look again at the issue of radicalisation, both at street level and on the internet. And that means that the so-called Snoopers Charter could be back on the political agenda.